surely. So, on the left of your picture, pole position is Alain Prost, and a lot is going to depend on who gets first into the first corner, the 140 mile an hour. We're off! And as you can see for yourself, it is the Ferrari in the lead. Prost leads. Ayrton Senna up into second place. 5 times a winner of the French Grand Prix. Prost is really on a high in the new Ferrari with the fashionable upswept nose, new aerodynamics. Jean-Claude Migeot left the Tyrrell team and went to Ferrari to design the new aerodynamics, as a result of which the Ferrari has got the uplifted nose like the Tyrrell that Harvey Postlethwaite designed.
Your engine temperature's a little high, don't push the car too much out there.
So, Frenchman in the Ferrari leads here at Magny Cours, and he is showing a clean pair of rear wheels to everybody, including Ayrton Senna. Ayrton Senna has been pushing Honda and McLaren very hard indeed to improve the Honda V12 engine and the McLaren chassis, and they're expecting real improvements at Silverstone for the British Grand Prix next week. Hard on the brakes for the Lycée, which is the hairpin right to complete the lap, accelerating away past the pits up into 5th gear. Alain Prost leading on lap 2, needs the 10 points he could get for winning here, and the new Ferrari is certainly working. And you can see now Riccardo Patrese closing up on Prost. Alain Prost has been caught well and truly, 3 cars virtually together, and still Prost now. This is amazing. Yes, the French motto at the Maginot Line in the last war was "they shall not pass." This is a very, very difficult circuit to pass on. Alain Prost settling down. The most experienced men in Grand Prix racing, hammer and tongs for the lead. Yes, terrific! Senna manages to squeeze past him. And now Senna leads Alain Prost. That's a great piece of overtaking by Ayrton Senna. And I'm watching now because Mansell is going through. There he is, you can see him going through. Nigel Mansell is being propelled by a French Renault V10 engine. Mansell is closing, but he's got to get past the Ferrari even if he gets on the gearbox of it. They've both got semi-automatic gearboxes, incidentally, these 2 cars, the Ferrari and the Williams. Jean Alesi had gone up into 3rd position. We will need to wait until the end of this lap to see how things have settled down. And you can see now the configuration of this circuit. That's one of the chicanes that the drivers don't like too much. They're doing about 150 miles an hour as they go underneath the banner there. This is the Nürburgring section. Now the long 180-degree left-hander, and you can see Prost there. Race order. Ayrton Senna leading Alain Prost in front of Jean Alesi in the 2nd Ferrari. Jean Alesi looking for those 4 points for 3rd position. And still Ayrton Senna is soldiering on, no other way to describe it. Coming up to half distance, and there is the race order in the caption. you can see that there's a massive crowd watching this race. It's a very difficult circuit to get to. It's a long way from anywhere, and you get to it through country lanes and enormous traffic jams, but they persevered and they're seeing a race to remember. It'll be interesting to see whether Prost is trying to pull something out of the bag in the closing stages of the race to try for his 6th victory in France. And he's really closing up, hand over fist. The Frenchman's got to get past. Alain Prost approaches in second place. In fact, Alain Prost goes through. He leads. And Alain Prost re-leads the French Grand Prix. Can you believe it? Race for Ferrari. Cesare Fiorio, their previous team manager, got the old heave-ho after the Monaco Grand Prix, and he was replaced by a triumvirate, which we thought would probably not do very well, but as a result of all the work that had been put in hand in terms of producing a new car, the results are here to see. Prost leading. Is staving off Jean Alesi there in the Ferrari. Number 28 is chasing the Brazilian very hard indeed. Looks as though he's going to become the hero of France too at the present rate, but Senna will resist. He wants every point he can get because all the points count in the World Championship this year, unlike in the past where the situation was the best 11 results out of 16 races. And look at Alesi! Alesi now pushing Ayrton Senna. And he's pressing very hard on Ayrton Senna now. Not long to go now as the drivers are moving into the last quarter of the race. There he is, 5 times a winner in France. He's streaking around the circuit now. He's got a racing rhythm going. He will be getting those signals from his Ferrari team. He's in front of his home crowd. The adrenaline must be pouring out of him as it is out of his countrymen. Alain Prost, who's coming through now to complete the lap. Over the line he goes. Now he's bidding for victory in France, and won't that be marvellous for France? Alain Prost, 36 years old, 3 times world champion, his 175th Grand Prix, 44 wins, more than anybody else in the history of Grand Prix racing. An amazing 677.5 World Championship points. Not very far to go in the French Grand Prix now. All that remains for him is to finish this last lap of the race. What a fantastic lap! Magnificent! Race leader, there he is, Alain Prost, as they're on the section between the 180-degree bend and what's called Imola, the right and the left, which they take at 125 miles an hour. This is it, down to the Chateau d'Eau in second gear, 60 miles an hour. And Prost is through, accelerating downhill under the bridge towards the end of the lap. If Alain Prost stays where he is now, he will move into second place in the World Championship. He's coming down to the last corner now. He really can roll round and win in France now. Alain Prost wins the French Grand Prix at the Nevers circuit at Magny Cours, waves victoriously out of his cockpit. A thoroughly deserved win, and France will be delighted about that. And Senna is coming home in 3rd position. But Senna with another 4 points will have increased his lead, ironically enough. So regularity and reliability are proving to be the thing for Ayrton Senna and McLaren.